Hi all, so this is a Singularity platform for credit scoring any business. This is our homepage. It's totally customizable. As you can see, these widgets are very fluid and you can customize the home dashboard to any sort of view that you want. Probably look at the portfolio risk or try to see top risky customers, sort of have multiple funnels. And then coming down to our customer profiles, here is a business profile of a company with all the basic information that is filled up, probably from first party or second party or alternate sets of data. This part covers all the personal details, and then coming into omni-channel timeline. This timeline, it includes all sorts of events, probably notifications, all the customer survey, emails that was sent out, and then coming into analyzing the financial statements. Probably some of the documents are uploaded multiple times, so there's a specific version ID that takes care of, even though it's the same statement, but it's uploaded, on a different version. So this is the financial statement of Apple Corporation from their website, for example. And by default, the system automatically creates a credit report as soon as the file is uploaded. So here is the OCR, here's the feature extracted. So based on the data, we calculate all sorts of ratios on year, and then we have a credit report that evaluates risk on the feature that was extracted. So for example, in this case, we have top vulnerabilities and strengths, and it shows that the current ratio is a little low. It says ROA has dropped from 2022 to 2023, and that's the reason the rating is low. But we all know that Apple is a very big corporation, but AI does not think of Apple as a brand value. It just evaluates on the financial statement. And because Apple take a lot of credit to, they don't burn their cash. So they basically do everything on the debt. And that is the reason the statement has scored them to be low. Now let's try to see, there's another version of the file. And we can try to rerun the valuation of the credit risk on these files. So as you can see, the document was selected and we hit a rerun button because there was another version of the file. And while we wait, there's some sort of a humorous message that shows up on the screen saying that we're crunching your numbers, probably scored based on your Netflix history and stuff. So this is gonna take a minute to probably try to extract information from the document into a financial statement and a balance sheet that the system can understand, and then do evaluation. Then do an credit score probably, yeah. So let's wait for a couple of minutes. And here comes the income statement. As you can see, income statement has been extracted already, and since this is a microservice architecture, there's no dependency. Each one of the component works independently. So whatever components that has to be extracted from the documents are all separate microservices. So there's one service that pulls out the income statement, which is here already, and it has the variables that it pulls out for 2022, 2023, what is the gross margin, what is the cost of sales, and everything. And balance sheet is still cooking, so it is just going to take another minute. And the last part is a feature extraction, which will be starting after the OCR is complete for the balance sheet and income statement. It says we are not judging by your Netflix history. So there it is. So here is the balance sheet, and let's say cash and cash equivalent is around 29,000. The scaling is a little different because it could be 29 million, but whatever is scaled on the document is what is being extracted at the moment. So we can add a a scale variable later on to scale income statement in millions and balance sheet in billions probably. So right now OCR is done, our balance sheet and income statement is ready. Now the feature extraction is running, where we calculate all the ratios to evaluate risk. So there it is. So here we have all sorts of ratios: current ratio, quick ratio, return on assets, equities, everything. So based on this information that we have extracted, we come up with a sort of scoring model and then try to identify what is the vulnerability and strengths. And here is the information. Yes. So coming back to Apple basic information. So all these tabs have lots of information. So now let's test out our chatbot. A chatbot can answer any questions from across any sorts of analysis. So financial statement was one such, but we can add further tabs. So we're asking the chatbot, what is my current credit rating? And then it instantly pulls out the information, says that it's AAA. Right? Yeah. So it's not just the basic information, even across financials, or in future, if we try to add more data points, the chatbot will work across every specific information of this customer alone, and it'll be able to answer any question. So that is it for the demo. Thank you for joining.